Good morning guys, we are here right now at Zoo Negara or Malaysia's National Zoo. I'm so excited. This is my first time in almost more than a decade and today is a very cloudy day. Hope we're able to see all the cute animals and how they're doing and just to get more life back into the post-lockdown. Right now, we are at the entrance buying our tickets and we can see that it's not really crowded at all, probably because it's super early at 9 AM, which is when they open. Pretty excited because the zoo has more than 16 different exhibitions of animal categories and featuring more than 5,000 animals with 500 species. So it's really a lot to adventure. Hi mom! Beautiful lush area that we just started to, and our first point is seeing the bird kingdom. In front of me guys, it's gonna be really interesting. Wow, check it out! They're just standing around ideally. Wow mom, look around. Yeah, they're not scared at all. But I think if I go near them, they kind of shy away. Yeah, they're probably not very super friendly, I think. We're gonna cross this. Oh gosh, all flying around. Wow. Okay, that's scary. Apparently, tapirs have 4 toes on their front feet and 3 toes at their back feet. Have you ever seen so many storks just wandering around? That's probably their sanctuary by the lake where they gather and nest. There's a whole colony of them right here. Let's continue our adventure. We have some herd of spotted deers behind me, lazing and chilling around. Looking at them resting makes me so calm. And you can see some of them have antlers, the male ones do, which can grow up to 73 cm. That's quite long and you don't want to mess with them. I honestly can't remember the last time I've been to this zoo. Probably since maybe I was a kid. I think it's been more than a decade or 10 years. And I don't know why I never come. It's actually pretty peaceful and big and really lush. However, I do recommend coming on a cloudy to cool day because it can get really blistering hot, especially with the humidity. I recommend preparing a lot of water, extra shirt and probably some food and maybe mosquito repellent because I can literally see a lot of insects buzzing around me. You might get bitten. Look at the sleepy tapir right here. There's 2 of them, super massive, and there's flies all over them. Here we have the king of the jungle, the lion and the lioness somewhere behind, but to me they look pretty lethargic and probably just wants to sleep. And they have like a swimming area here, but I do think that the land that they are in is a little bit too small for them to roam around. It's only this big. if we can't go to Africa, we have our very own Savannah walk here. African animals such as maybe giraffes, buffaloes, and some other exotic animals, which is pretty cool. Surprisingly, the weather has been really nice and cool. I have not sweat that much, not complaining. And the animals are somewhat lively, maybe in a way. And so far, the zoo has been pretty big, really massive. 110 acres spread over this area in Gombak. I can literally see hills far away in that land, so we know that we're in a very nice nature-ish area. And now we have rhinoceros. We're gonna go up this little canopy to see the whole mini savannah, and I like how open and wide it is. I'll show you guys. We have some little canopy tents here. You can walk up, and to your left, look, you see some little herd here and giraffes at the back. Look at how big it is.
Ostrich egg is so big.
We're now about to enter the giant panda conservation center, which has pandas brought all the way from China. So this is somewhat the highlight of the trip, to see pandas, and we can see that there are bamboos around it just to give the ambience. So I have seen pandas actually a few times before, some in Taiwan and Beijing. So the ones in Malaysia are on a 10-year loan from China from 2014 to 2024. In a way, I have still some time to see it before they return back. But honestly, we all know that pandas are really lazy. They just sleep and eat and just get fed. The only good thing is this building that the panda conservation is massive and it's air conditioned. Probably spent millions on it just to house the pandas in air condition to give them the proper environment. Look at all of the bear heights. We can see that the polar bear is really tall, 1.8 meters to 3 meters. We have the brown bears, the black bear, sun bears, and our little friend the panda is not really that tall, with 1.2 to 1.8 meters tall, next to the spectacle bear. So I have to wear my mask because there are a lot of people in this panda conservation area. Here we are. Look how massive it is and beautiful. And over here is the pandas play area. Do we see any pandas yet? I think they're probably hiding. There's a panda right here. Oh, look at it. It's like it's struggling a little bit, but I'm not sure. We have another panda here, literally lazing around. I'm not really sure what the panda is doing there.
He's just playing around, rubbing his back, enjoying himself.
And the bottom of the butt there is like brown, because it's set there too much. Oh look! As I suspected, we came all the way to this beautiful place, and both pandas are now lounging around and sleeping. So that's the highlight of this place. So here is the chimpanzee area, and behind me will be the orangutan area. So I know some people call it orangutans, but trust me, just call it orangutans as how it should be. And it's so strange when people say orangutan. And fun fact, chimpanzees can live up to 60 years. That is pretty long, almost as long as a human. But to be honest, I'm not really a fan of monkeys. I don't know why. Among all other species, monkeys are like my least favorite animals. Beware of the porcupine. Although they may look small, but they may sting you with their spikes. Apparently they're eating like some kind of old leaves, and they have no idea actually what they eat. But they are really cute. from this angle. So that has been coming repeatedly to the zoo so they can get photos of the hippos up close in the water. So this is the first time he's seeing it, right? In the water. Because he wants to get a shot of the hippos coming out with their mouth open. But I think that's a very rare moment though. Incredibly rare. So let's see them bathing though. And hopefully we'll get a shot of that. Now they just sink back further. Although I can't really see that well. Oh, and I think I heard some bird making a sound. It's approaching noon at 12. There's a lot of people coming in now, tourists and locals alike. The place is getting quite a lot of customers. Probably not as much as before lockdown, but definitely people are coming back. We are now in the aquarium area and you can see it's really packed because it's next to the show arena and it just finished. Just look how crowded it is. So we have little fishes here. Okay, they're actually quite big. Zara Paima. They're really big. Last but not least, we have the Humboldt penguins. They came from South America. Just look how cute and short they are. So you can see them swimming around here and being playful and curious. You can see that they have like black stripes over their front chest, which makes them very distinct. And a lot of them are basically huddling at that side. Alright guys, that's the end of our vlog for Zoo Negara. I had a fairly decent time here and I would rate this zoo probably 3 out of 5 stars. It is quite big, there are plenty of different animals to see and some of them are quite active to watch. However, I do wish that maybe it would have been presented better in terms of the infrastructure, but nevertheless I had a pleasant time, especially since coming out of the lockdown. I'll be heading home now to rest and thinking about my next destination to go. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!